This is the, I guess, kind of overflow for the Great Salt Lake. There's water down there, you can see. Normally this is full. I'm coming up on Saltaire. That's where I'm actually headed right now. I'm going to head over there and show you how low the lake is. This is a Saltaire recreation area. They built it back in the 40s, I think, maybe even earlier than that. Then it flooded, and then it flooded again. In my lifetime, I've been to about 5 or 6 concerts that cost money. The last one I went to was there. They have a concert venue there still. $5 parking. I guess they've got something going on. I'm not getting very good shots of the lake, but I'm gonna see about going down. There's an overlook, the next exit, I believe. So I'm gonna go look at that, or just after the next exit. I'm gonna go take a look at that and get some shots there. Maybe I'll research more about Saltaire, put a little tidbit somewhere. I'm about 3.5 miles further west now. To the east of me, that is the smokestack from the Kennecott Copper Refinery. And here is the lake. That rock there usually has the water right up almost to it. Sorry about the trees. You can see the marsh here on the edge just past the railroad tracks. That's usually where the water is. It's quite low. I've never seen it this low myself. But it's definitely low. You can see the salt, the white on from the salt. But it's definitely low. Right there, straight ahead there is, I believe, Stansbury Island. I'm gonna keep going west, get some other shots if I can. Well, from that sign, I guess that is Stansbury Island. The Solar Road, I'm going to go down that just a little bit because there's something interesting I want to show you. There's Morton Salt Grantsville plant facility, and that is a mountain of salt. The sign there, Broken Arrow Salt ahead, down the road. I'm not going to go there. I'm actually going to go that way. Can you read backwards? Well, I've been looking for some elevation to look at the lake. Found a gravel road here. But I just love this view ahead of me, so I grabbed a shot. I didn't want to get too far off the highway, but there's that cloud over the mountain. Not sure how that's going to turn out with the sun. I just think that looks cool. That's just me. Now let's pan around. See all that white? You can hardly even see the water. It stretches out so far. Stansbury Island looks like it's not an island, and I know I have seen water all the way around it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me on that point there is actually the chimney at the refinery. You can actually see more of it, I think, above the hill, since I got a little elevation in the earlier shot. About where the lake meets the white there, that's about where the hotel is that I've been staying at. But there's the Great Salt Lake, and all that white around it is why they call it the Salt Lake. All that salt. The island again. And the cloud. Back home now after having been up to the Salt Lake area and doing a little bit of research. You'll notice this link. I have a thing about railroads. But Saltaire is a lot older than what I thought. Originally completed in 1893. There were fires 1925. I thought it was flooding. 1931 and again in 1933. The flooding did happen in Saltaire 3. The highest the lake got in recent years was in 87, 88, and that's probably when it flooded. They are still using Saltaire. Something that I thought was interesting was I thought there were 5 counties around the Great Salt Lake, and in my research somewhere I did find it that it's Salt Lake, Tooele, Davis, Weber, and Box Elder counties, and I don't remember where it was that I found that. And here's a chart that I found from a link on Wikipedia, and yes, I know it's Wikipedia and it's not a reputable source, but the first I ever saw of Great Salt Lake was somewhere probably in the 70s or 80s. And here's where they're showing projected for 2018. 2016. I don't see 2017, but it's pretty low. Lower than it's been since the 60s. It's a very shallow lake, and so it, when it does get low, it gets really low. It's what did they call it? Where is it? Something. There's no outflow from the Great Salt Lake, so the only way it changes is evaporation or 5 counties right there. There's the geography. Endohic. I don't know how to say that. No outlet besides evaporation. Lived in the vicinity of it for a long time. Never really paid much attention to it, except for the fact that it smells. something else that I noticed when I was up in the area was that there I was in the Twilla area west of Salt Lake City, but south of the lake, and there is a large field in Erta between the Great Salt Lake and Twilla that is safflowers.